Hey everyone, my name is Nelson, I'm the Living Card Gamer. Today we are taking a look at Captain Marvel. We just finished up our Hero Spotlight for her where we played through 4 games, one with each aspect, and now we are here to talk about it. So Captain Marvel is a hero from the core set, and she is all about energy. Energy channel, rechannel, photonic blast, all deal with the energy resource. This provides some fun and exciting deck building opportunities as it values cards that provide that energy resources slightly more, actually probably a good bit more, especially because of her hero ability, which is rechannel, where she can spend a energy resource, heal 1 damage, and draw a card. So she is able to refresh that card that she just spent, or if she paid for it using like a Quinn carrier or an enhanced reflexes, then she gets to draw an extra card. This also is really great because of her card Energy Channel. So Energy Channel is a card that this deck pretty much revolves around, and it's because of how much damage it can put out. So it's a 0 cost upgrade, and you can spend an energy resource to put a counter on it. Then at any point you can discard the Energy Channel and you deal 2 points per counter that was on that card to a maximum of 10 points of damage. This can get through pretty much a stage 1 or 2 or possibly 3 pretty quickly in a villain, and so she is excellent for rush strategies. So like I was saying, the cards that provide the energy resources are valued higher in a Captain Marvel deck, and that also goes true for wild resources, which makes the new resource cards that we've been seeing pretty recently very good. So I'm thinking Determination, Audacity, Preservation, or Innovation. These cards are excellent because you can use the wild resource to pay for her rechannel or like an energy channel, and then if you say you play Determination, get to remove a threat from the scheme. So you get this card and you automatically get it as a lightning or a energy resource, which makes her abilities just trigger, which makes these very excellent to include in any Captain Marvel deck. One of the other cards that I thought was a really good suggestion came from Brant Sanderson, who suggested that we put Plasma Pistol in each one of her decks, which does come with that energy resource. It also gives it's a upgrade where you can exhaust it to deal 1 damage to an enemy, which allows for that ping damage. So if a villain has tough, or you need to knock 1 damage off of a guard minion or something to hit a energy channel for 10 damage, that Plasma Pistol has a spot in a lot of Captain Marvel's deck. Excellent suggestion there. Captain Marvel has an excellent economy. She is able to draw cards in her alter ego. She's able to draw cards in her hero form. She has 2 energy absorptions, which are 3 energy resource cards. So these can be used to power up energy channel very quickly or be paying for some really expensive cards in your deck. So all in all, she's a really good hero. So I played through a game with each one of her aspects, which you can find the link to those videos below, but we're gonna go ahead and rank those. So in 4th place is my least favorite aspect with her, and that is protection. So Captain Marvel is hard to go a perfect defense strategy just because she has 1 defense. She does have a card which is a little bit harder to play called Captain Marvel's Helmet, which gives her a +1 defense or a +2 if she has aerial, and she does have access to aerial. However, you are relying on drawing that card to get up to that 3 defense, and it's just not, I don't think it just really flows with her. What she is looking to do is damage, and so what I was running with her is keeping her health high with rechannel. She has 4 recovery, and then other ways of just keeping that health high with like endurance or something like that, and then run a fighting fit or a maximum health strategy. So that video, I'm gonna put it like right here, maybe right there, I don't know, but it will be up here to find. It was fun. It was fun. I love protection. However, Captain Marvel is just not super suited for it, and so that's why it's ranked 4th for me. So in 3rd place we have aggression. So she's really good in aggression. She wins so fast. In solo, she can easily win in 2 or 3 turns based on your card draw, just from like energy channel, her attack events, all of that stuff. However, it is really fast. It is just like really good, and it didn't provide a lot of interesting deck building for me, because a lot of the interesting things in aggression for me come in when you don't have those high damage cards in your kit, and you have to rely on trying to figure out how to prolong the game and not just win in 2 to 3 turns. Still really fun, still really exciting to do. One of the things that I wanted to point out is Wasp is fantastic in her deck because Wasp costs 0, and she, for every amount you overpay by her, that's how much health that she has, but you have to overpay with her in energy resources. Since you're playing Captain Marvel, you're going to be running really a deck full of energy resources, so you're going to be able to throw 3 PIM counters on her real easily and get her all the way up to her maximum potential. In second place, we have Leadership. I like Leadership with Captain Marvel because of how great of an economy she has. You can really pay for a lot of those high-cost allies. And so getting, Captain America or Giant Man or Goliath onto the table is pretty easy with her kit because you're just going to be drawing a lot of cards and you got a lot of resources in that deck. And so that's always fun. That's always really exciting. Then you run maybe a Voltron or something like that and just go crazy and just deal a ton of damage, and then let Captain Marvel kind of focus on threat mitigation or whatever, let her flex into whatever you need. So Leadership is a fantastic aspect for her. I got to play Vision as the ally, and that video is also going to be linked right around here. And I don't normally get to play Vision all that much. He's a 4-cost ally with a 1-2-3 stat line, and he has an ability where if you spend an energy resource, you can give him +2 to one of his basic powers. And so I ran a Vision deck because guess what? It's full of lightning resources, and so I'm able to activate that every single turn, and then use cards like Reboot or Inspiring Presence and Get Ready, Command Team to ready him to get multiple attacks or thwarts out of Vision every single round. I had a ton of fun with that. I thought that was a really fun deck. I highly recommend you try it out. The link for that will be in the video's description. And then my favorite aspect with Captain Marvel actually kind of came as a surprise to me because I really wasn't expecting her to be super resilient in Justice. However, I thought that she did a great job in Justice because some of the cards that I don't normally get to play got put in her deck because of that energy resource. So I ran a One Way or Another deck with her, which One Way or Another is a card where you play it, you go get a side scheme from the deck, and then you get to draw 3 cards. So it's kind of a risk reward type card, and it's putting a side scheme onto the table that you need to then take care of. So I got to throw a couple of cards in that I don't normally get to play, like Turn the Tide, Chance Encounter, and Followed. And so these all have effects after a side scheme is defeated. So if you have it in your hand at the time, you can trigger it. So like Followed will deal 3 damage to the enemy. Or if you don't have a One Way or Another, there's not a side scheme available to you, all of these have that energy resource, so you can use it to either fuel the rechannel or an energy absorption. So it's just flexibility with her kit. And so it was kind of fun to see some of those cards that I don't normally get to play because of how restrictive they are in their playstyle. But with Captain Marvel, she's got a lot of options to spin them and use them. And so it was just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Justice. I really didn't think I was going to enjoy Justice the most, but after playing it, it kind of hit that top tier for me. So what we're going to be doing as we're going through here is we are playing through every single Marvel Champions hero in all 4 of the aspects. If you want to vote on who I'm playing next, you can put your vote in the link below, and we will, tally up whatever hero gets the most, and we'll play that one next and do another video, etc., etc. But as we're going through these, we're going to create a tier ranking and using like the S, A, B, C, and D tier, and we'll be putting these heroes in the tiers and ranking them as we go through. So Captain Marvel, first on the tier list, is an A tier. She is an excellent hero. She has so much damage output. She is just, she's gonna crush almost any villain that she goes up against. She doesn't necessarily have very many huge weaknesses. She's a great solo hero. She can play well in a team. Highly recommend Captain Marvel to just kind of take on the world. She's going to be a good one for you. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Captain Marvel? Let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite aspect to play with her? Do you have a fun deck? Link that below because I love looking at those decks. But anyways, until next time, see you around.